Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, what do we have here today? We are going to take a look at the latest non-nude BMX movie, Pasacalye. And because it's Tuesday, and you know what that means, it's now time for Taboo Tuesdays only on Harriet. Ngayon, yes, we are going to review this movie. It is starring Denise Esteban, Angelica Hart, Andres Mulak, and Marco Gumabaw. So, yes, stick up and if you like this review, paki-like na lang po yung video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon for more of your movie reviews dito sa Tabo Tuesdays only on Harriet. Di pa ako sanay. Ayun. So, uh, this movie, Pasakalye, it it feels like a thing that could have needed some extra mature scenes. Uh, what am I saying is, sure, the movie has some structure, di ba? It's about these two childhood buddies, si Jay saka si John John. John John is the guy on the right, Jay is the guy on the left. And they are parang pulled into this underground organization na parang sila'y nag-race and in turn they have the duty to become the next generation nitong underground organization which is led by Jeric Raval, yung tatay ni AJ Raval. Okay. So, meron silang childhood friend, okay, dito, si Ishi, played by Denise Esteban. Angelica Hart just plays a role of a hooker. And she is the one that's going to intertwine or ruin the fate of these two brother-like figures, si Je saka si John John. So, para sa akin, it has this storage structure naman. And it's pretty consequential na yun nga masisira yung samahan ni John John sa ni Je. Pero hindi dahil kay Ishi. Technically hindi dahil kay Ishi. Ishi proves to be the mastermind nito that she had to like gain control or the trust ni Hermano to swindle the yung parang loyalty nito ni John John para sirain yung grupo ni Je. Okay? So, ginawa ni Hermano, parang tinitis niya or nililikot itong si John John. Eh si Hermano, siya yung parang rival ni Jeric Raval dito. Ito si Je, and then John John says na parang nilalason na yung isip ni Je dahil dito. And Ishii is the one pulling all the strings in the background. Para ito, marule ni Ishii yung both sides under her own grasp. Another thing to note is yung kay Angelica Hart. This is siya yung parang catalyst dito kay John John na there is another world other than being in the underground. Okay? So, things get a little head turn nung sumali ito si John John sa Operasyon Hermano laban kina Jeric Raval, and then they got ambushed. And part of the ambush crew was Jet. And ayun, namatay itong si John John na ambush inadvertently ng grupo ni Jet, killing off his brother figure. And then we get a little bit of flashbacks na naglalaro sila ng hide and seek, ng baril-barilan, and it all crumbles down to this. Swearing revenge, itong si Jet, nilusob niya si Hermano. And then Hermano just uttered what I've said in the last 3 minutes na yun nga, si Denise Esteban, si Ishi, yung may punot dulot nito. Okay? So, Je went on ahead, seduced Denise Esteban, and then killed her. And yeah, that's the end of the movie. The end of the movie is a montage of Gerald Je going riding the bike towards the camera. A tragic fate of three childhood friends, Ishi, Je, and John John, with Angelica Hart getting killed in the end as well kasi pinatay siya ng grupo ni Hermano para lalong magalit itong si Janjan, lalo siyang umano. Like I said, this movie is all about poisoning the mind, influencing Janjan's mind para tumalikod siya sa kanyang kinakapatid. Okay. So if you ask me, what is missing? Okay. It's both missing on the both ends of the spectrum. So ever since the trend that former bold stars, former VMX nude artists are starring in these Tuesday action flicks, we kind of miss the times na yung mismong bold na Viva Max, bold na VMX, they venture to different genres, okay? Like for example, Sitio Diablo, which was an action movie. The much maligned uh, Hugas, which was a heist movie, which had elements of segs in it. Okay? Yun yung nami-miss natin na yun sa current BMX Day. BMX Day has lost all of its storytelling. Konti na lang yung nakikita natin. And most of that, yung mga nakikita natin may kwento are just remakes. Katulad ng Warat, katulad ng Balahibong Pusa, katulad ng Scorpion Knights 4. And most of it are just love stories. Warat is the only action movie in the current BMX format na nakita ko na may na iba yung genre. Okay? Kasi ngayon, puro libog na lang eh. Puro romance, puro drama. If I look back at my past VMX reviews, all the times have the title drama. Okay. And it is what is missing. We don't have those psychological thrillers like Quincenas Katapusan anymore. We don't have these action movies like Sitio Diablo anymore. All we have in the current VMX state in the Friday movies is just drama. Okay? And, di ba, nagkataon yung BMX, merong, ano yun? Yung series. Meron sila series dati. Agawin mo ang akin ba yun? Yung, ano, kay Angelica at kay Jamila Obispo. They made a series, a drama series, Pretty Bold, a Filipino teleserye with segs on it. Di ba? They made a comedy. Nagko-comedy sila, 5 in 1, yun. Ngayon, di na tayo na, bihira na tayo magkaroon ng comedy. And ang pag nag-comedy, kasama pa si Jano Gibbs. And it's very corny. Yung, nalala mo yung Wow Mani? which, which was so bad, it got taken off the app. Okay? It got taken off the app. So yeah, that is what is BMX is missing. The lack of identity other than sex. It went from movies that are really movies with the element of sex to just sex. Okay? Now, for these non-bold movies, sila yung ano, medyo maganda sila, medyo maganda yung premise. Kasi yung mga nawala ng kwento, the reach that BMX had, action, comedy, I think they're going into these non-bold films with all the big names. We got Dennis Esteban, we got Angelica Hart. They were protected. We got Frankie Russell. She was protected. When was ano yung isa pang huling movie na na ano, nadama yung BMX. Teka. Yung movie yun? Let me just recall my reviews. Non-bold reviews. Da-da-da. Playlist. And then we're going to... Ayun, kay Rob Ginto. She got protected. Vigilante by Rob Ginto. That was protected. So all the big names are shifting into this non-sexual role. Except for one thing where nakita natin yung boobs ng isang babae. But it was so far back at the background you even barely notice. We got these movies with the big name artists just lacking the sex element, the bold element. Okay? So we got non-bold movies that need some sex and some sexual movies that need some identity Yun yung term na masasabi ko. It should complement each other. Isipin mo if may ball dito, itong Pasakalye, okay? It would have been saved from a 1-star rating at the BMX app. Because people go to BMX for the bold, okay? People go to BMX for the nudity. If you don't want nudity, you could have just stick it to Viva 1. Diba? So, ayun. I think this business decision is pretty bad. Also, if the plot reminds you of something, yeah, two brothers fighting up if duty or blood is parang which is more important. Yan, yes, this is a blood versus duty storyline. Pero hindi pa nare-reveal eh. Pero pag napanood nyo yung blood versus duty sa ABS-CBN, magkapatid si Gerald Anderson sa si Richard Gutierrez doon. Kasi meron doon flashback na may kapatid si Richard Gutierrez, pangalan Gabriel. Nawalay sila nung bata. And I think Gabriel just got washed up to the island kung saan si Dato Raman. And then grew up to be Jalil. Ayun. So yeah, that's the kaya nga Blood versus Duty. You can't have the show named Blood versus Duty without Blood Brothers, diba? Bound by blood. Anyway, yeah, that's my review for Pasakalya. Let me know what you think. Like, again, leave a like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. This is Tabo Tuesdays. Peace out.